Hey everyone, this is Tracy with Color Me This. Welcome to the Weekly Color, episode 72. And happy Easter. It is Easter, so I am going to make this pretty short. I have an update of what I accomplished this week, and I want to give a quick summary of how I felt with each of the set of pencils used. The Brute Funer macarons I used on 324. This was for episode 64. And this actually was done on Saturday. So it was not part of the weekly color. The weekly color focused on this image, where I used 4 sets, this image, and then the very first page. So I'm starting here at the introduction page. Wanted to give a quick shout out to the Brute Funer macarons, which were an absolute dream. The feeling that they have is just like any of the really professional pencils. They are creamy. They just melt into their color to color changes when you do complicated combinations, and I just absolutely loved them. That was a pretty small image, so we're going to go to these 2 pages next. This was the bulk of my week. I did 1/2 of the moth image, then had a break for 3 days doing this particular set of images that I did decide to do a cohesive all 6 images pretty much being the same color combinations, changing it up a little bit. I made the big mushroom brown, and then at the bottom I didn't have to do my peach tone. It's just the lavender, green, and teal. So I did end up finishing each of these images off with white acrylic marker and Stardust Clear, which is a jelly roll. It sits right here. And so I did pretty minimal embellishing to finish these 2 off. After having the 3-day break, then I sat down Saturday night or Saturday afternoon and finished the upper half, and I thought for sure I would have forgot all of the combos because I did not write any of them down. I had my round Dollar Tree pencil holder, and I had them all of the different combos were kind of grouped together. But I did not write this down. I did not take a picture of this. I'm trying to explore different ways of coloring, and that was my challenge to myself on this particular set. It used the Castle Arts Gold. The Castle Arts Gold is what I'm working on for my next detailed walkthrough. I have not gotten all that far because I've been focusing on starting off the daily color and working through the details of that. But this image will be one of the images that I will share in that detailed walkthrough. And the big thing I want to talk about with the Castle Arts Gold are that they come in a really strange color family order that doesn't make much sense to me. I will share it with you now. It is not in any color family order. So I have picked out for the detailed walkthrough, I'm going to get going on the swatches, and I picked the color family order free chart from Coloring Bliss. And so we'll see how that goes. So I can get these into some sort of order. Now the soft touch pencils that I used earlier on the circle image, they have their color numbers written in acrylic pen right here. I pushed all of the colored ends away and I numbered them. So I do plan on doing the same thing with these Castle Arts so that they make more sense. And right now, I have left out all of the pencils because I plan on pulling them all out anyway and putting them in the color family order. So that is going to be one of the first things that I do after I get this video done, is work on getting the color family order sorted in these so that I can do a better logging. I knew it was going to be a challenge attempting to put the pencils back. So then I decided, well, since I'm going to do the detailed walkthrough, I just won't put them back. I will put them back in their order. So that's the first plan of action. The pencils were very nice to use. I enjoyed them immensely. The colors were very vivid and they sharpened to a point. There's a lot of very small detailed leaves and hearts and different things, and I was able to get into every nook and cranny of these tiny images, and I feel that the Castle Arts Gold, being a pencil that can hold their point, was a perfect one to use. However, it was simply in the order that they came up in my list that I have. That's an alphabetic list of the pencils that I own. So now moving on past this, I will also have images of both of these pages. I believe I also have. So I'll have all 3 of the pages in the showcase at the end. The next set I used was Evazar and the Castle Arts, which I need to correctly note that down here at the bottom of my page that you might not be able to see. The pastel tints were very lovely to work with. Here they are. They are in a good order. Let's flip it to right side up. It was upside down. So they're already in color family order. I already noted that 4 of them were so hard to read with the white on the light colored painted glossy barrels that I went ahead and those I numbered. And though they start out, oh, they are in order. So this particular set is in a numeric order that I can go ahead and have the numbering at the top and the bottom in acrylic white. I will label 1 for the start on the left here, 11 or 12, I should say, for the last one in, 13 and 24. This is the same naming structure that I gave the next set that I'm going to share with you, because they're also in numeric order, in color family order. And that's just absolute heaven when you have your pencils that way. Very fast to bring them out, to use them and then put them back in. So I really felt that these were mixed well with the Evazar. The Evazar are a wax-based pencil. They are super soft. They do hold their point pretty well, and they just really blended nicely. There was only one color combination that for some reason, when I tried to blend the lightest color of the, I'll share with you my cheat sheet. So after doing the moth page that I had no sheet at all, I then went the opposite end of the spectrum just for a test, and when I pulled everything out for these, I actually ended up having some extra time while I was processing a previous day's video. I think it was the second color. It was the peach start. So I went ahead and had a lot of extra time, and I just loaded this up with notes, and then all of the different numbers that I used, went through my combos, and here's where I ran into trouble. This color combination from the dark teal to the light, when I hit number CA33 was supposed to be the lightest teal. It is one lighter than 63. It wouldn't blend very well for whatever reason. Where my other blends that I used, the Castle Arts mixed in with these other color tones, it was fine. But the teal, that lightest color, didn't work, so I had to go with the Evazar 59 instead to get the lightest color of blend to finish. And I used the blend to smooth out even the darks. So both pencils were still great, and in all color combos they worked, except for that one teal, and maybe that's something funky with just that one Castle Arts pencil number 33. And now I'm going to share with you so I used, again, before I share that, the bling on here is the exact same as the moth page. I didn't want one page to stand out more than the other, so I did want them to kind of look like a family, even though the colors are different and the sets are different. So I used the white acrylic as well as the Gelly Roll 8 white, because the Gelly Roll 8 is a little bit thinner and does nice little tiny dots. I will bring this up for you to see that I did lots of little tiny dots here and there on these. And I didn't do a lot of tiny dotting on the moth because it was so detailed. I just didn't want to add that much more detail. I added just dots sparingly. And then I also used the Stardust Clear. The Stardust Clear I put on these little tiny dots. I think that's all I did. I didn't do a lot on this page. I just thought it kind of spoke all by itself without needing any more effort. So the Evazar. Let's bring the Evazar over. The pencils go in their own case, provided by Evazar, and I really enjoyed that the numbering system is exactly like how the pastel tints are going to be, where I, from the bottom to the top, I note in nice big white acrylic letters what the starting and ending pencil number is, and it was so easy to pull these pencils. I wish that all pencil manufacturers would do just the number. If the largest set is going to be 120, just number them 1 to 120. It's just the easiest way to go. And these were very nice to work with. Made fast work of doing this image because the blending was so easy and fast. I'm looking through at my blending and I can see that right here I will go in again and do a little more blending out, trying to smooth out in that area. Maybe this as well, but these other images I have fully blended out. So I'll probably do one more pass at this set of images and clean it up. And then I have already started on the next week, which is the trucks, and I am not going to be doing them in a set of 8 where the colors all match. Everyone is going to be different. And I did actually print out. I was going to try to do it without printing out, but I think it's, for me, trying to color for 45 minutes, it goes too slow. So it'll be better if I have my pencils picked out, and better for you guys and for me. So that is all I've got for this week. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about the videos or my choice of pencils, the colors that I chose, anything at all, just let me know. I love to interact with everybody. I'm having great fun doing my coloring a little bit every day. It is hopefully something I will be able to just get into the constant habit of, not just have it be just for this book, but I want it to be something that I will be doing. I might not do it every single day, but I'd like to do it most days. I think that would be a good habit for me to get into. Do all the YouTube things, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will be coloring tomorrow. See you then.